Valley Club, the Quasar trials are back. They're a little different than the last time. And in this video, I'm going to show you what we did to beat all the nodes, get all the milestones. And if you're ready to see what we did, you know, do the Valley Club, find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having an excellent day. And I hope if you're struggling with the Quasar trials, well, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you what we did to beat the Quasar trials. We got all the milestones, only needed 9 nodes, but we did beat the 10th node, beat Mephisto just for the heck of it. If you get some value from the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Marvel Strike Force video goes up. All right, but there were 2 teams and 2 characters that I use. Blastar and Quasar, this is where they are. No diamonds on either of them. Red stars, all the way 7 red stars, and ISO 8 purple level 4. We also use the Fantastic Four MCU on that second section. This is where they're built. Human Torch and Thing have 3 diamonds. We have 2 diamonds on Franklin and Invisible Woman. 4 ISO 8 level 4 on Mr. Fantastic Invisible Woman. We have a 5 on Franklin Richards and 3 on Human Torch and the Thing. And moving back, let's clear this off. Oh, clearing it off here. And we're going to look at our Vigilantes. This is the other team that we used here. Where's our first Vigilante? Oh, my favorite Vigilante right there. Silver Sable. This is where our Vigilantes are. All 3 diamonds. ISO 8 purple, level 3 on all these characters, and level 105. Everyone's geared to 20 except for Electra. She is geared to 19 and a half. So I'll show you the footage from stream this morning, and hopefully it helps you if you are struggling with these Quasar trials. And then what do we need for all the rewards? We need to get to 2 million. Okay. This will put us a little bit over. We don't have the experimental serum in there. All right, we are gonna manual this. We had a few deaths. The AI was not selecting the correct target, so we're gonna manual this. All right, there goes Electra. She comes back to life. All right, and let's start this off with Silver Sable. I think Val, Kang are the big ones here. Let's get a stun on Havoc so he can't keep pinging us. Actually, I'm looking at that. All there is Howard the Duck. That's the only other Star Jammer ally there. No other, no mutants or anything on the field. So Havoc's not going to really be counterattacking too much. All right, let's make sure Val is done. When we tried to auto this, Val brought everyone back, and that was not good. All right, let's kill her. There she goes. Extra turn. Let's use a basic on Havoc. Oh, okay. I was like, ooh, it wasn't enough energy. All right, we got a lot of ability energy. We're gonna get more kills. There's another kill, more ability energy. Let's go, Lalandra, stun you. Should kill Beta. There goes Beta Ray Bill. Let's go here. Can we get Sticky down? Sticky goes. And I think this is actually a summoned gladiator there. He dies so quickly. Man, this is so much, so fast when you're manually playing this. All right, let's go here. Boom, everyone. All right, 8 enemies remaining, and I think they do have another Val coming out. So we got to make sure that Val is controlled. There goes the Kang. That was a Kang that could killed our Electra in that previous auto run. All right, using our basics, and there's the Val. Once the Val goes down, good. And Sticky stays in the green, doesn't even get him to the yellow. There's that one. She's controlled. We're good. There's a stun. Pings Kang. Oh, Kang did not get pinged. How bad luck was that? Or at least Electra is still alive. Let's go here. Probably should have done this on Kang, then we could have killed Val and Howard the Duck, but Val does not even die. All right, let's go basic. All right, Howard the Duck is stunned. Let's go basic. Not gonna take a turn. Sticky's not taking a turn either, and a bunch of ability energy all the way. It's probably not super cold, but relative to what it used to be, yeah, 64 right now. So I guess not that cold. Like in the middle of winter, when it's in the 50s or 60s, I'm like, man, it's like t-shirt weather. But when it first turns lower, oh man, we almost died. All right, when it first turns to the lower temperatures, even like 50s and 60s is cold. But when we're coming out of winter, when it's like 50, I'm like, oh yes, what a warm day it is. We're in Canada, so Texas weather is always nice. Oh yeah, definitely. Canada is good. It's 64 in Florida too. I mean, 64 doesn't seem that cold. Again, in like spring, but in autumn, 64 is pretty cold. We were in the 50s before that cold snap hit. We were in 26 when I woke up this morning. My goodness, jeez. All right, let's go after Pob. Okay. All right, yeah, it is cold. It is cold. It is cold. All right, go, Peter. Die, Peter. He's dead, or did he just go off the screen? No, he died. All right, we will have 9 after Kahori dies. All right, 9 out of 15. I guess we're gonna go ultimate. Didn't do much. Now we got a counterattacks. Let's go. Does this get off the charges? It does. Gets out the safeguards as well. I think we go. Oh no, we got a taunt on Miss Marvel. Damn you! Now we cannot get that Green Goblin. We got Craven down though. All right, let's get this. Let's get this toaster down. Boom! There he goes. All right, just the ones that we have to worry about on the ends. Penny and Green Goblin Classic. All right, there he goes. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Dead. That's the way to control him. Just kill him. All right, Ms. Marvel Classic and her taunts. Ugh. Annoyance. All right, Classic and Medusa. Jeez, still that taunt. Beefy taunt. Good thing we didn't put out the experimental serum. Should be even beefier than this. All right, we gotta make sure that Penny dies. We still can't get to her. Still trying to get through this taunt. Getting around the taunt or something. All right, there he goes. Let's go with the kill. Nice. Okay, let's start to work on this Penny. Can't remember what it is. I think it's a bunch of death proofs and stuff that she calls out. All right, there. We got to make sure that these all die. I guess we got to watch our cooldowns now. Let's go 4. There's 4 enemies. All right, I think we should be good with using this move. We get 1 ability energy for each enemy remaining. All right, now we got to watch our cooldowns. Let's go basic on Medusa. All right, in a red. This is not a huge move. That ultimate is what I like. So we could use that, get the adjacent target. All right, now we just basic. Auto basic out of this. There she goes. Penny almost dead. Into the red. Lots of bleeds. Lots of defense downs. Still surviving though. There she goes. And Medusa almost done. And we come out of this full health, full of battle energy. Nice. All right. QUASAR. Who's the biggest threat? Let's go Darkhawk in this section. No, I think it's her. Let's go here. All right, she's ability blocked. She's still counterattacking us though. All right, let's go here. Get all that stuff off of everybody except for Nova. All right, so no counterattacks if she's stunned. I don't think we have to worry about Weaver because of the extra accuracy from Daredevil. Let's go here. That should hit all 3 of this section to kill the Omega Sentinel. There she goes. Can't see how much health Weaver has in the back. All right, let's go. Well, let's work on Weaver. Let's work on Weaver here. Boom. All right, she dies. Nice AoE from Punisher. All right, let's work on this Weaver again. All right, let's just kill everybody. Man, Quasar's the man. Jeez, Quasar's killing it here. All right, now we can get to Nova. We gotta get to him quick though. He cannot, I don't want him to take a turn. All right, let's stun him. I don't want him to get his battlefield effects on the field. All right, there he goes. We're good with that. And let's just use our normal abilities there. Okay, 8 enemies remain. Let's just basic this. Let's basic again. All right, yeah, let's use the special. We need more enemies to kill. Okay, I want the stun on, no, but let's do a chain. All right, Daredevil right here, boom. A lot of similar enemies. Another Weaver, another Nova. Let's go Weaver here, get the evade off of Nova. Gets it off of him, but gets another evade. All right, let's go ultimate. That may be a mistake. Oh no, it was supposed to be on Nova. I thought it was on Nova. All right, so this node's fine. I hope I didn't screw up our cooldowns for the next node though. All right, and it just got a... Ooh, I thought it was a single Nimrod. It's 2 Nimrods. All right, let's go in this one. And, QUASAR, we're good. We're good with ability. And, all right, good. All right, let's do this. Let's do this big move on Gladiator. All right, oh, can we kill Thanos? Can we get a kill on Thanos, or is he gonna do his thing? Let's see. We cannot kill Thanos. All right, he gets his thing done early. Get the null down. Gore's ability block. Let's get a stun on Kahori. Is that what we want to do? I think so. All right, let's go here. Let's kill this chunk. Thanos still alive, but Gladiator Gore's down. Oh, there goes Thanos. All right, let's go use basics. Oh, she's taunting. Damn Miss Marvels. The taunt is gone. All right, let's see if we can kill Thanos. Can we get a kill? No, it gets him into yellow. All right. Let's get a stun on Gore. Make sure he doesn't do his stuff. Clear of everything. All right, let's go. We got 7 enemies. We'll have 4 after this. Let's go with the big one here. I think we have enough to reset our cooldowns. Basic and not bad. We'll go here. We'll hit Kahori, Silver Surfer, and Red Guy. Oh man, we'll just kill those guys. Jeez, what damage! Impressive. All right, let's go back to Kahori. I want to kill Kahori, and then leave this Miss Marvel just for the end. All her evades are annoying though. All right, let's go here. She's down. Now we just have to deal with 1 Medusa. Evade still on and basic for the win. All right. QUASAR. Who's the biggest threat here? Is it her? Deathlock. Deathlock's going first. Let's go with Deathlock. Yeah, let's do silence, I guess. Okay, let's go a little more conservative with our moves. Do some basics here. All right, basic from Invisible Woman. Venom dodges it, but that's fine. Kill here. All right, is this an AoE? Let's go there. Oof. All right, let's go on Void Knight. No deaths yet. All right, there's a death. All right, let's go on Void Knight again, and I think this should kill Dagger and Anti-Venom. This whole clump there. Get Dagger and Anti-Venom, but nobody else. All right, and let's go on Cloak, and let's get some cooldowns. Reset. That miss is actually good. We want to reset cooldowns. If we miss again, hopefully miss again. Nope. All right. Let's go here. The 2 new ones, Joaquin and Patriot, and then we'll hit Peggy. None of them's killed though. All right, let's go here. All right, I don't think we want to pull. There's not enough enemies on the field for the pull. Let's go here. Let's go to, still in the yellow, still in the reds. All right, nobody death yet. Let's go hit Peggy. We got the offense ups. Let's go here. Joaquin is ability block. He's not going to do anything. Let's see if we get these death proofs off. Big tank. Yeah, we're not using the AoE attack. There's 2 little enemies on the field for us to use that AoE. Okay, we're going to reset a little bit more now. All right, and what do we have left? 12 enemies left. We could use AoE now. I wonder if this Iron Fist has new stats or old stats. Guess the old stats. All right, she's slowed. Wait, we got to start to reset some cooldowns. All right, this one. So got 9 or 8 enemies after him. All right, are they all popping up? No, getting them one by one. Kind of ruining our AoE attacks. Because we can't just kill everybody at once. Okay. Cap, come on. Yeah, there he goes. Got another stealth dude. All right, here are the final enemies. Let's control these. Let's go here. Use that. All right, the basic takes him out. Gotta remember that. All right, let's go after this Carter. Actually, I think they're both Peggy Carters, right? Captain Peggy Carter and then the old school Peggy Carter. Right there. And QUASAR, if we come out of this without a lot of damage, nice. All she did was hit our barrier. All right, so we should come out of this a good turn meter, good energy, good health. A lot of liberty bibbity. Let's go here. We should hit all these adjacent targets. No one dies though. Maybe Quicksilver died. All right, Silver Sable, do your turn, and then we're good. All right, here we go. Here we go. We took the initial wave there. All right, hit monkey. Let's do this here. Everybody's ability blocked. I like that. To get some kills. I think I'm kind of worried about Agatha right now. Let's go here. For all these adjacent attacks. All right, there goes Agatha. There goes MILF. Let's use this for these 3. All right, we just have a Wong right now. Use the basic on Wong. He goes, all right, 10 enemies. Yeah, let's use the ultimate now. And I think that's a real Wong, not a summon Wong. All right, let's go with, let's go stun the red goblin. I know he brings characters back to life. I can't remember the conditions though. It's been a while since I used him. But he can't bring characters back to life. The hive mind tunes. Yay. Let's go ultimate again. We'll start watching the cooldowns. Better be careful of sus. All right, this section, I think this section is a little worse. Let's go here. Okay, we have 6 there. Let's go special. I want to save the ultimate for the next node. Let's go special here again. Howard and Peggy are controlled. Okay, there goes the summon Scarlet Witch. Oh, we get the pull. Void Knight is who we should have controlled. All right, I don't think we have too much damage, but I might need to use the ultimate from Daredevil. As long as we have the ultimate from Punisher and the ultimate from Silver Sable, we're good. All right, let's go here. Use a special from Punisher. See if we can get both of these. All right, they're both in the yellow. Let's use a basic. Powered down. All right, basic. Basic. All right, we're just gonna basic out. Our health looks good. Our ability energy looks good. I think we're gonna go into the next node with a sacrifice with the Thunderbolts. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it without a sack. But yeah, we're all good with our characters here. Done. All right. Where do we want to go? I think this section with the Skrull. Let's go. Kraven, Super Skrull. He is ability blocked, so that's good. Okay, let's get this taunt off and see if we can hit Super Skrull again. All right, he's still ability block. Kraven falls. Hit monkey. Let's go for the damage here. We don't need the stun, but we need the damage. Let's go to this section, and then we'll kill off the Super Skrull with a Punisher ult, the AoE. Okay, there goes Scroll. Not out of the woods yet. Still have to watch this Spider Society. Oh, we got another Green Goblin Classic. All right. Let's do the Sable. Goblin doesn't have his charges. Let's make sure he is stunned. Don't want his ultimate going off. Craven should die soon. This is the Lizard with the ultimate from Daredevil. Takes out the Green Goblin. Takes out the Lizard. Let's use the special here. Boom. And right here, Quasar. Hopefully that's enough to get his ability energy back. Okay, I think this is the last node from them. So let's go here. Okay, and yeah, we could use abilities. I want to save Quasar abilities, but we don't need to save any Vigilantes because it's all Fantastic Four MCU and Quasar after this. 2 more nodes. Let's go. All right, let's start Quasar on right here. Everybody ability blocked. Boom. Oh, except for Man-Thing. Let's go hit Man-Thing here. No healing for you, Man-Thing. Let's go here. All right. They're down. Root down. We'll use some basics on Man-Thing from the whole crew. Mr. F basic. Oh, swinging basic. Another basic. All right, 9 enemies. All right, we have an offense up. Let's go. Offense downs for Quasar. I don't like all these extra hits. Let's go here. Hopefully I'm not using the cooldowns too prematurely. All right, let's go Havoc. I don't like these extra hits that Havoc's giving. I don't want to pull them yet. There's 2 little enemies on the field to use that big ultimate from Invisible Woman. All right, Havoc. Not down. There, okay, there he goes. Okay, we do have to watch the Lalandra and stuff. Let's go with the special. All right, we got a Summon Gladiator. Taking some of the pressure off the Howard. All right, we're still good. Uh-oh. What is Howard gonna do? Quasar is ability block and in the yellow. All right, he's got that self-heal, thank goodness. All right, we're working on the Summon Gladiator. All right, let's work on the Blade. Blade's got the ability block, that's good. Yes, let's keep going. Blade, Oath is next. Moon Knight, not as huge of a threat as these other ones. All right. 3 enemies. All right, not huge threats from any of these 3. Ugh. Okay, Mr. F, take him out. Take out that Howard. There he goes. We have Cosmo surviving. All right, let's go back to Rocket now that he has more turn meter than Cosmo. All right, now we go. We need a little bit of health from. Hopefully this does not kill. All right, need a little bit of health in Invisible Woman, but everybody else is pretty good. All right, we have everything that we need, so this is just for fun. Let's go try to do this last node here. Unfortunately, only 4-star Quasars for the red stars. You do have the 7 gold stars, but red stars, not sure where they're gonna come from. All right, let's see if we could do this right off the bat with just our Fantastic Four MCU. All right, let's go, yeah, let's go here. Let's get the ability block, clear the charge off of Black Knight, which is good. The ability block on Gore as well, that's also good. All right, let's go with the attack on Gore. All right, let's move these guys off. Didn't want Gore to do his thing. All right, let's get an extra hit there. Okay. 7 enemies remaining. 1 of them is Mephisto. 6 once Nightcrawler's dead. Okay. All right, and do we have the Mephisto yet? Not yet, not yet. Okay, so we're still in here. And this special from Invisible Woman. Yeah, we're gonna use the basic Quasar. Another basic, and let's see what Mephisto does. We definitely could clean this up with the cursed. All right, let's silence you. Mephisto with the silenced. Let's get the pull. Big damage here. Should kill the Nightcrawlers, maybe? No, not yet. Only 1 of them in the red. All right, everybody's at least in the yellow now. Mephisto doesn't have his turn meter yet. Looks like Quasar's gonna go before Mephisto, looking at their speed bar. All right, there goes Nightcrawler, and then now I think Quasar goes. All right, let's get this big one here. Mephisto does not die. All right, Mr. F, you got to do it. You got to come in with that big damage. Oh, not enough. Maybe he'll bleed out. Maybe he'll bleed out. Oh, we get the extra kills. Nice. All right, so let's just do this. We don't need the extra offense ups. All right, and we got the kill. Done. Game, set, match. That is how you do it, Valley Club. Hopefully this helps you in your own quest towards beating these Quasar trials, getting some gear tier 20 pieces, or the 7 golds for Quasar. So that is what we did this morning on stream, Valley Club. Like I said, we did not need to beat all the nodes, but we did that last one just for the heck of it. Hopefully this video helps you to get all the milestones for Quasar. And if you got some value from the video, leave the video a like, check out some of the other videos on the channel. And if you want to see every character in Marvel Strike Force ranked, the best ones, the worst ones, everyone in between, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys. Hulk Fist Bump, ValleyFlyin out.